Hey friend, I'm Enzo. I'm the founder of Prism, and we're a web development company that have helped about 20 founders completely transform the online part of their business so that they can make more money without having to worry about the technical details and sweating all that. So today we're going to talk about SEO, and I wanted to show you this. I kind of became, I put my detective hat on. I went and did this big investigation to try to find the root cause of this, because as you can see in our screen here, hopefully we're in Google Search Console, we're in Google Analytics for our client, Exquisite Dentistry. They're a dental practice down in Beverly Hills. And you can see that it's kind of weird here that most of the traffic over the last 28 days came from China. And second most was US, but a significant amount was also from Singapore, France, and the UK. It was super weird. And I was trying to understand the root cause of the problem. And this kind of thing happens, if you're a founder and you've worked with lots of different vendors, there's been a lot of different people that have had their hands in the pie, that have worked on your website and your online presence. And if you, the founder, don't fully understand all the back end or everything that they're changing and adjusting, you don't have full context full context to kind of share with the next vendor or the next person you hire to do your web development. And so there's kind of all this weird stuff that can, like, these weird methods that you might not understand that your business might be using. So anyways, that kind of happened. Was like, this website's been around since before 2010, and many companies have worked on it. Many web developers have worked on it, and the algorithm has changed a lot. Google search has changed a lot since 2010. And back then, there used to be all these black hat kind of methods, like these hacky things you could do to get more traffic to your website. And so I think this is just a perfect example of how you can use these really three simple tools like Google Analytics, Semrush, and Google Search Console to fix a lot of your SEO issues. And really a lot of this is about, it's kind of like developing software, or like where you have to kind of trace the root cause of the problem and then create a fix for that problem that works, and that works for the other things. Sometimes you fix that problem, but then it creates a new problem, right? And so you have to kind of keep on looking at that and pulling those threads until you can figure out and get a good picture of how everything's connected, and then create the actual best, like an elegant solution that perfectly fixes everything without breaking anything else, and overall leaves your website better than it kind of started with. It's kind of the goal there. So yeah, this is like a weird problem, right? Like all this weird traffic. So we went into Semrush, and the thing that we did was you use the Backlink analytics tool in Semrush, which is really powerful. And just basically, for the layman, this is like other websites that are linking to our website. So our Beverly Hills website, for Exquisite Dentistry. And you can see, the backlinks, the links we've lost and won recently. It's weird because we haven't really been pushing like a backlinks campaign much at all, that really hasn't been much of our focus. So it's interesting that we've been collecting all these over time. So I was like, why is this happening? What is this? Why is this happening? It's really weird that we're getting all these backlinks. I mean, this would be a good thing if these were all, LA news publications or other dental practices or dental companies. But as you go into the details here, you can see we have 385 referring domains, and almost none of them are dental related or based in Los Angeles. In fact, many of them are based in other countries, right? You can see this one here is in Canada, like selfgrowth.com. This one's in France, right? This one's in Sweden. So basically these websites are listing and linking back to our website. And if you go to this little drop down menu, I'm going to reload this page here. It looks like it's not working for some reason. But if you go to the drop-down menu here, you can see kind of details. And so there's this website, all roads lead to the kitchen, to the.kitchen, is linking back to our Beverly Hills dental practice 75 times, kind of weird, right? And so you go into the details, you can see, specific pages that are linking. They're different. I think these are Indian dishes. This one's cooked chicken in a yogurt sauce. But anyways, if you click on this, you can look at where the website is and wow, okay, it's like this food blog website, which is really weird that our dental practice is linked on this 75 times. And you can see that they're linking to our domain, in that the anchor text is dentist Los Angeles. So what I went and kind of did here is I opened this page and I did Command F and then search for dentist Los Angeles. And you can see here it is, Dentist Los Angeles. And it looks like a user account. Dentist Los Angeles says, I didn't know that Indians eat pumpkin. Like, really weird, right? Like, obviously the dentist didn't post this on this page. This is really weird. And when you click on the link or click this user, it doesn't open the user's profile. It opens our website. And so then you're like, oh, okay. So somebody like, this is weird. Like, it's definitely like tactical, right? And then if you go down here, you can notice that the other accounts here are weird too. Therapist Los Angeles, SEO Los Angeles, SEO Los Angeles. So this is part of it seems like it's part of like an SEO strategy. And kind of this is what I uncovered is like, I talked with, I researched really deeply. I used ChatGPT Atlas to kind of dig into this, research about these strategies. And back in my understanding, what I learned is that back in 2005 to like 2015, there was this black hat strategy where you could go and go on Fiverr, hire a bunch of people in India, the Philippines, or whatever, give them $50 and say, hey, give me 1,000 backlinks. Like, go on 1,000 blog websites, create an account, and write a comment. So here it is, right? So it's designed like this. So they're like, okay, go to 1,000 websites like this. They'll give you $50. If you go to 1,000 websites like this, you just go to the comment section, you do name and URL, like write a random name or whatever. Or in some case, I think they're trying to like boost up the keywords, like the keyword Dentist Los Angeles. They're trying to boost that keyword and connect it to our URL for our website. So that's kind of what they did is like, somebody along the line, like way before back when like Prism started working with this dental practice, they hired this company, back probably 2005, 2010, that did this black hat strategy where they hired tons and tons of people to go and add tons of campaigns across all these websites like to go and add tons of backlinks across all these websites, comments on all these blogs. And I think that actually used to work when Google search wasn't like sophisticated enough to understand that. But now obviously Google's not going to like that, right? Like they're going to heavily, I kind of think that it's like a good metaphor for this is like, buying followers on like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter back in the day. Like you used to kind of be able to do it. You used to be able to buy bot engagement, things like that. And like those platforms weren't sophisticated enough to catch you in scamming like that. But now they are, right? And now you'll get banned. Now you'll get like penalized if you do that. And so this is something to look out for, right? If you're a founder, you've had your domain like for a long time, you've had like lots of different websites. The domain picks up all this kind of bulk on it, and so you just want to be careful and be thoughtful about this. Like I recommend it, like definitely go check out Semrush and see if you can like put your domain in there and see if you have any toxic backlinks or what sites are linking to you, especially if you've hired, other companies in the past, like they might have done some weird techniques and methods that are not aligned with you that you don't want anymore and you want it removed, and they're both damaging your business and they just look kind of like scammy and grimy. Like you don't want that for your brand. You don't want that for just like building a good reputation with Google and for Google to connect you to the right search people. Like this is going to like confuse the heck out of Google, right? They're like, these guys, they post all about on their website about like a dentist, but they also post all the time and comment on these like food blogs and like all these random blogs and things like that, and have a lot of people that are like interested in food like coming to the website and then bouncing off, right? Another thing I noticed was like we had a super high bounce rate. Our bounce rate was like 70 or 80%. Why? I wonder why. It's because we have 337 people from China that are clicking on this link on accident or something like that, or clicking on it and like, oh, why am I on this like, dentist website? or they're clicking it and they're like, oh, maybe this person has a food blog too. It's just like a dental practice. Like what? So that's obviously confusing, and they're obviously going to like leave that web page, and that's going to create churn, right? And add like in like boost our like bump up our bounce rate. This is like a really weird edge case, right? It's a really weird edge case where this website has been around for a long time and they've hired many, many people, and some of those people have used black hat techniques. So it's just like most of the time, like when a founder hires us and works with us, they might not even have a website, or they've had a website that's been around for, like 5 years maybe or something like that. Like they've had one other service provider or vendor, like web developer working on it. But this particular website has had lots and lots of people work on it, lots of companies, lots of weird strategies. And so that, they're probably going to look at like the strategies we're using now and think it's super weird, right? When they go and like look at the work on this website 10 years from now. So yeah, just some of these old 2015, 2010, strategies are definitely damaging us. And so, that's the main takeaway is like, you don't need anything like too super fancy. It's literally Google Analytics is free. Google Search Console is free. And this is like the disavowed list. So you can kind of go and upload all these links and tell Google Search Console, hey, you can upload it in a TXT file and just say, hey, I don't want any of these domains linking to me anymore. And then they'll work on like blocking it, but algorithmically. But they do it algorithmically, but it takes like, it happens automatically, algorithmically, but it takes a long time. It doesn't just like immediately block them. It doesn't just block these food blogs. So still might get some traffic from them for a little bit. Hopefully Google updates that soon. And I'll keep you guys posted with anything else that's like weird, like related to this mystery or that we learn, like related to SEO. And web development. But those are the main takeaways I would say is like Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Semrush. Semrush is really good. It's expensive. It's complex, but it's really powerful once you learn how to use it. And just use ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT and just ask it questions about how to use Semrush the right way. And you can learn how to use the tool. And this has been a lifesaver for me, right? Because you imagine just like, it's really concerning. We're like, why is it that this website that Prism developed is bringing in all this traffic from like China, right? Like why'd you develop it in that way? Or some way that you messed up is bringing in traffic from China. That's not the case. It's because we're on 30,000 Chinese food blogs and have commented on all of them. Like, hey, we're exquisite, or like, hey, we like food too, or like whatever. And then when people click on it to read our food blog, they just go to our dentist website, which is really weird and boosts up our bounce rate. So, yeah. It's just, I was really excited to find the root cause of this. It's not going to be something that we can fix like immediately, but it's just an awesome thing where now we know like how to fix this and in the future and what could be causing this in the future. And this has been something that's been really like stressing me out a lot. It's like, how do we fix this? What the hell is it? Like, what's wrong with this? And I'm glad we kind of found this. So this is kind of like this is what I love. It's like a love-hate thing. Like, I think honestly more like love. What I love about, web development and engineering and, doing SEO work and this kind of a thing. And anytime you're working with technology, it's just it's really painful at points, like trying to solve the problem and you just can't figure it out. But once you do, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Right? It's like a boss. It's like Elden Ring when you're trying to like take down a boss. You try like 200 times to kill this boss, and then you finally take it down. Like, oh my god! Or you understand like the pattern. Finally, you start to understand the pattern. Maybe you don't take him down then, but you start to understand the pattern. You keep on chipping away, and then you do it. That's what this feels like. So I'm hyped. Hopefully this was helpful and valuable and you learned something from this. And stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted and just let me know if you have any questions and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.